This afternoon, calls for change at the Fulton County Jail. Rashad Muhammad says he begged for help for days inside the jail, but was denied medical treatment, which led to him ultimately needing amputations. 11 Live's Gilad Malamed joins us now with the changes that he and his attorneys are asking for.
Rashad Muhammad and his attorneys met with Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt today. Muhammad says the meeting was productive, but change needs to happen. His attorneys say what happened to him was completely preventable.
Stand up for Rashad.
Rashad Muhammad joined by his attorneys, including civil rights attorney Ben Crump, after a meeting with Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt.
I can't believe what happened to me here.
Muhammad says he was denied medical care during the 11 days he was in Fulton County Jail before he was ultimately taken to Grady Hospital. There, doctors amputated his legs and several fingers due to complications from septic shock. Muhammad says despite repeated requests while in jail, he was not given antibiotics that he needed every day.
I suffered in this place.
Yes.
I asked him for something simple like my medicine.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump
We're all standing up today for Rashad.
says Muhammad's case is just one example of the need for a new jail and new jail medical provider, noting he stood here in 2023 following the in-custody death of LaShawn Thompson, who was found covered in bedbugs and lice, and saying it's been 2 years since a 2024 DOJ report called the jail's conditions dangerous.
It was foreseeable that there was going to be a tragedy like Rashad Muhammad.
That's right. That's right.
It is foreseeable that if nothing happens, that this won't be the last tragedy.
Fulton County Commissioner Marvin Arrington
We've got to do better.
says the decision to renew the jail's medical provider's contract was unanimous. I asked him why it was renewed.
And I think that is because there were no other medical providers available that were willing to come in, and that the ones that were willing to come in were charging 2 or 3 times as much or a considerable amount more.
Muhammad hopes changes come so no one leaves Fulton County Jail permanently impacted the way he is.
It hurts daily, and I need help. I need a lot of help for the rest of my life.
Commissioners meeting next week to call for an investigation into what happened.
All right, I know you'll keep following it for us, Gilad. Thanks so much. In 2025, the county entered a consent decree with the Department of Justice to fix the jail. In February, the county announced it had invested $12.8 million in jail improvements in 2025, including enhancements to the detainee health care contract.